I realised that I've never actually really spoken about Shetland, where it is, what it is, why I come here. So I grew up in Shetland. I lived here from the age of 6 to the age of 18, and my parents still live here. It's a place I just love coming back because when you're running your own business, the hustle and bustle of the city is great, but sometimes it's really nice just to get away for a couple of weeks. And I still work when I'm here, but everything just is a little bit more relaxed. So today I'm just going to drive around Shetland. I'm going to show you a few different places. Right now we're going to go to a place called Sumburgh Head, and we're going to go and see if we can find any puffins. So there's two ways to get to Shetland. You can either get a 15-hour overnight ferry, or you can get a flight from Aberdeen, Glasgow, Edinburgh, Inverness. And the road past the airport actually goes over the runway. So when there's a plane taking off or landing, if we're driving, we've actually got to wait for that plane to clear the runway. This place, Sumburgh Head, is pretty famous in Shetland as it's a well-known place to be able to see the puffins that come here every year. Just look at this place. Sometimes you can come to Sumburgh Head and you won't always see the puffins, but I've spotted some. When you're running your business and it does get tough, I just don't think you can beat coming up to a place like Shetland. There's just nowhere better to go and clear your mind. And this year in the business has just been absolutely mental. It's been non-stop. I felt like I needed time to just come up to Shetland and chill out a little bit. So that's Sumburgh Head done. Now I'm going to drive to some of my favourite beaches to show you some of them. Sometimes when I'm driving in Shetland I get lost, and so I need to ask for help. So I'm just going to ask this person where I am. Excuse me, do you know where to go? A lot of people ask me where Shetland is, and it's a tiny group of islands as far north as you can go in Scotland, as far north as you can go in the UK. We're actually closer to Norway than we are the likes of Aberdeen. It's an interesting place though. There's a lot of history around Vikings, and you might have seen my Up Helliah video, the culture, the dialect in which people speak. It's a very tight-knit community. There's about 22,000 people that live here. And it kind of is the case of everyone knows everyone. It's definitely a very different way of life than living in the likes of Edinburgh. There's a cat. Here's another one of my favourite beaches. This one's called Quendale Beach. We used to come here when I lived down here. We used to come to this beach pretty much every night to walk the dog. Sometimes I'd go for a swim. I'm not going to go down to the beach because there's actually not that much to see when you're down there, but it's still a really nice place to come and see. Now we're going to head to a beach called Ninians, which is probably my favourite. Now at my favourite beach, which is called St Ninians Isle. It is absolutely stunning. blown over to the side, and obviously if I get it wrong, it's going in the sea. I'm going to call that a day. So Ninians Isle done, love that place. There's two things there. I really wanted to fly the drone down the middle, nice and low over the beach, but with the Shetland ponies there's quite a few tourists walking along the beach, and also it's really windy. Didn't manage to get the shot I wanted, but I will get that shot in the summer. Now I'm gonna head home and call it a day. I hope you enjoyed that little taste of Shetland's outdoors. I'm gonna be back in Shetland in the summer, so there'll be more Shetland videos then. But for now, what's left to say, have fun, be happy, and we'll see you next week.